So, hello, my name is Emily. I'm the blogger at Sharing Links and Wisdom, and I finally decided to take the plunge and start doing video reviews. I've been blogging for 3 years, writing book reviews a lot longer than that, but never really got into videos, never did, and then I got a webcam, so natural progression, so I'm glad, but today I'm doing a review for the Pro Chef laundry clips. Very handy little doodads. Part of the reason I am doing this review too is I said yes to review them, and I kind of agreed to do a video review and didn't really think that through when I said yes. And I was just like, oh yeah, sure. And they're like, oh yeah, in a video. And I'm like, okay, sure. Why not? I might as well do it sometime. But I got these for free from Pro Chef. Handy little knickknacks, and I love these things. I really, really do. They're extremely handy, and often in the weirdest times. Like, you're just like, oh, I can use this. Great. But they come in packs of 10, and they sell for $18.95 now. They have been cheaper in the past. They've been like $16.95, and then they went up and down, so it could change depending on demand. But they're really handy. They come like this, and all you gotta do is just flip it, and bam, you're ready to go. So, pretty simple. Clip whatever you need, hang it, all good. I admit when I saw these, I was kind of like, sound like they could be handy, but how can I actually use them? And then they came in really handy. And, you know, and I use them around my house for stuff, but the most useful thing for me is traveling. Especially since this summer I have been traveling. I'm going to several conventions, I'm going up to visit family, which is what I'm doing now, and I cannot tell you how many times I traveled and there's no hangers, or there's like 2. And it's like, if I'm staying for more than a day or 2, I kind of like to have hangers. It's nice to hang your clothing. So these are handy, they're small, and I mean, you don't even need to bring all 10. You just throw a couple in your suitcase, they take up like no room, and you've instantly got a hanger. And part of the things I hang with them is, I started doing this when I started using them even at my house, and it's been so handy that now I'm like sold on it. But I like using my belts. And you know, you just clip it and hang it, and boom, your belt's stored easily where you need it to. And I like doing that just because it's easier than me leaving it laying on the ground, and it keeps it in better shape, I think. And it's really easy because I know where my belts are. I'm not searching through my room anymore. Oh my God, what do I do with it this time? It's right here. It's easy. It's accessible, which I love. It's great. The other thing I've started using it for is hanging stuff, and they're actually really strong. I mean, I don't know why I didn't think they wouldn't be. I just kind of was like, oh, because, you know, I mean, when they're describing it, they're like, oh, you can hang this on it, or you can hang this, and it's like, okay, it's like you can hang your bra or stuff like that, and it's like, not very heavy. Like, okay, that's great, but I hang my jacket. I hang several of my jackets, actually, my sweatshirts, my jackets now. Instead of having to use a hanger, I can just use this. You know, when I'm at home or when I'm traveling, it's great. And I mean, this jacket weighs, I'd say at least 5 pounds. And considering I normally put stuff in the pockets and then forget and go to hang it, I've literally had 5 pounds of crap in my pocket before. And it held it, no problem. I don't have to worry it doesn't not fall off. I mean, I've yanked this thing, it doesn't come off, doesn't fall off, which is great, because that sucks when you're hanging something and then your shirt falls off the hanger and you don't realize till you see it crumpled on the ground. And it's like, that sucks. But these don't have that problem. Just clip them on. They don't damage it at all. It's perfectly fine. No problem. Just clip it, hang it, done. And it's really handy because these are smaller than hangers and seem to take up less room. So it's really nice. Because I just noticed that since I started using these, to hang a lot of my jackets and stuff, my closet doesn't seem that crowded. So it's kind of nice. But I do like using these. They're great. The only thing they're not very good for is those shirts you don't want to wrinkle. You know, sometimes it kind of works and it's great, and I haven't tried using it with like my really, really, you know, like woven knit wrap cover that's really nice and delicate. Haven't used it with that, and I haven't used it with some of my nicer shirts, the ones that like wrinkle just because they want to wrinkle. Nothing I do matters. So they work really well, and I mean, I've used them for everything. I've hung pants, I've hung jackets, I've hung belts, I've hung a lot of stuff. I even, for kicks, I went and hung my purse, which weighed about 15 pounds at the time. And, you know, so I packed it as full as I could and still held it, no problem. So I highly like these. I highly recommend them. Again, they're kind of expensive, but at the same time, these things last. I know this, and they're also, they work really well. They're made of stainless steel, and they work really well because I was traveling and my shampoo decided to explode over my bag, and little doohickeys got in the way. But, and I mean, I had shampoo all up in here, up in the spring there, all over the place. And it still worked. It worked really well. I mean, I cleaned it, I threw it in the sink, washed it off, used some soap, and no problem. I mean, it doesn't rust, still works as great as before. And I don't know what else to say about these. I mean, these are like the most handy little travel doodads I've had. And I'm really, really glad I got to review these. So thank you for ProChef for letting me review these for free. I hope I didn't butcher this video. You appreciate it, because it is my first time. So, I think that's it. Hope I did a good job. So let me know what you think if you watch this. If you don't, I don't blame you. If you stuck around this long, thank you. I really appreciate it. And you're kind of crazy for sticking around this long, but hey, all good. So, yeah. Have a good night, good day, depending where you are. Have a good whatever. Thank you.